Hello everyone and welcome back to Jasmine's Crazy Cat Tarot. I was going to say late night tarot because it's late night, and I was actually procrastinating doing this reading, and then when I lit the candles I realised that one was snuffed out before the other. One was gone first. So my first channeled message is whatever happened to Jack and Lilly. I've always gotten that one child was snuffed out first. Now, this doesn't have to be intentional or deliberate. I do feel like something happened to Lilly. I know a lot of people, may think it was Jack first, but I've always gotten that something happened with Lilly, and Jack was considered collateral damage because of what he saw. And I do feel like something was arranged very late at night, maybe late into the Thursday night, which was May 1st. And I've always got an energy that something happened on the night of May 1st, whether it was after this party or gathering, but something to do with drugs. Something went wrong, and then they had a witness to whatever happened. So today what I want to ask is, why did the children have black eyes? So let's tune into the energy of Jack and Lilly Sullivan, missing in Nova Scotia. Spirit, can you please give us some insight into why these beautiful children had black eyes that week? Please and thank you. Why did they have black eyes? Something about a faked death and a hotel. So I feel like Jack was alive. I don't feel like he is anymore, but I do feel like he was alive up until June. So his death would be more recent. But yeah, maybe the intention was to keep him alive, but because of how big the case got, that was not an option. So anyway, why did Lilly and Jack Sullivan have black eyes? Please, Spirit, tell us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Why did the children have black eyes? We have desert. Okay, something about isolation. Someone was holding in emotion. Okay, family. We have landfill. Why did the children have black eyes? Please and thank you. Mountains. I've gotten the mountains before with Jack in particular. We also have justice and mountains. Okay. So what this is telling me is that family life was getting kind of messy, and someone or, numerous people did not want to get into trouble for the children having injuries. So I feel like because of these injuries that were visible on the children, that's why they had to be taken away to somewhere isolated, whether that be the desert or the mountains. The desert is giving me water, but in a container. So I have often gotten that the children are in containers. There may be water in the containers, or it could be close to water. But this card is making me think of Lilly, and this one over here is making me think of Jack. We also have fraud, so some sort of fraud is going on. This can also give me shady or dusty cop energy. So that could be a factor. There could be someone who works in the law that isn't very law abiding, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's ask the tarot. Why did Lilly and Jack have black eyes? Please and thank you. I've often picked up panda eyes when it comes to the children. I don't know whether that's significant or not. So we have the Three of Swords, Libra energy, which is justice energy. We also have the Ace of Cups in reverse, so a rejected love offer and heartbreak. Okay, so someone wanted to avoid justice, heartbreak, unhappy endings is what the not the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords. So the Three of Cups is friendship. So someone turned to their friend, maybe for advice, the World in reverse. I do feel like the children have passed away. They're not of this earth anymore, but they are still very much here in spirit and energy. Energy never dies, it just changes forms. Why did the children, Jack and Lily, have black eyes? We've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Someone deceitful, tyrannical, disorganized. So yeah, messy family life. And this was like a messy situation. Why did Lily and Jack have black eyes? The Seven of Wands in reverse. Obstacles, ignorance, threats. So someone feels like they have to defend themselves. The Devil. This is bondage, addiction. So this kind of looks like handcuffs too. Why did Jack and Lily have black eyes? Thank you, Spirit. This one, whoa, so many cards want to come. Okay, the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. So someone's working hard to overcome a loss. Whoa. The Queen of Cups in reverse, moody and withdrawn. So this is Malaya, and someone is having sleepless nights. Whether this is Malaya or someone else, I don't know. But someone was working hard to keep their deceit under cover. We also have the Star. So this is hope, fulfillment. I do feel like the children are by water. Maybe one is in water, one is near. But somewhere sacred, somewhere special with the Star. I feel like someone was too stuck in their ways to change. And this is someone working hard to cover up the mess that they made. This may not have been intentional, but I feel like an accident happened. And after the fact, it became a crime because not only was a body hidden, but a child was also hidden and brought somewhere else. And now this child is gone too, and it just does not feel good when it comes to this energy. Mama was checked out and addicted, chained to other things. Maybe her other child gave her this new lease for life. But I do feel like there was a loss, and this can also give money. So was someone injured as well? Hiding injuries. And this is arrogance, delays, obstacles, disorganization. Yeah, so someone wanted to cause delays and cause distractions when it comes to Lily and Jack's case, but someone's worried. It's keeping them up at night because they don't know if they did enough to cover up the dark truth. So let's get a little bit more on the situation and see why did Lily and Jack Sullivan have black eyes? Someone has massive regrets. Was someone using their hands as weapons? We also have GPS. So this is giving me someone regrets being involved in taking the children somewhere. It came to me today that I feel like maybe Daniel and his brother Justin could be implicated after the fact if they disposed of one child's body. And then the other child, Jack, in my mind, Malaya arranged someone to pick him up alive at the time. But I do feel like it was a family affair because she did call in help. And my throat totally closed up there. She called in help, and now they're in on it, even if they didn't intend to be. So memories, Someone's reflecting back on the past, looking at pictures. Someone has regrets that this family, messy as it was, it's just a memory now, sadly. Why did Lily and Jack have black eyes, Spirit? Please tell us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Round and round, cycles, triggers, lesson. So someone was not learning their lesson. We have funeral. So I definitely do feel like one of the children died first at home. Why did Lily and Jack have black eyes? Police station, cope. Because someone was drinking alcohol, maybe using substances with the devil card. And there could have been a police officer who was either looking the other way or maybe joining in on these devilish antics. Okay, can I get one more? Why did Lily and Jack have black eyes? Sex addiction. So this is giving that they were not prioritized and other things, people were prioritized above them. And because people were looking away at other things, they weren't paying attention to the children. This led to a death. Someone was triggered. Someone could have been triggered if a child got into their stash. And now both the candles have gone out. So yeah, I feel like there was time between the two children passing away. We also have living in the moment. Someone relaxing, living the high life on the beach. This is giving Malaya. So yeah, someone didn't want to keep going round and round. They wanted to jump ship completely with a new divine masculine, and they weren't looking at Daniel in that way. That's for sure. So let's get the tea and we'll ask the dictionary. So why did Lily and Jack Sullivan have black eyes? Please and thank you. We've talking shit, but this is in reverse. Interestingly enough, that this is not shit talk. This is the truth. It was just hidden because loose lips sink ships. So yeah, I'm struggling to talk. So yeah, someone may struggle to talk about something that happened. They'd rather forget that it ever happened, but they want to keep their lips sealed, that's for sure. Why did Lily and Jack have black eyes? Why did Lily and Jack have black eyes? Please and thank you. I'm burning up. Oh my god. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just totally burning up. I'm getting all choked up. So yeah, was something caught in someone's throat? Nausea, sickness. Why did Lily and Jack have black eyes? Inside scoop. Who is the insider? Travel. Who was traveling? Why did Lily and Jack, have black eyes? And we have photo proof, getting evidence, kissing ass. So yeah, it's like someone is trying to defend themselves, defend their reputation, and they want to come across as dependable and caring and considerate. But the reality is that someone had the inside scoop, and there was photo evidence that the children had black eyes, and they didn't want to risk the school authorities looking into this. So this is why they kept the children home, because they didn't want anyone having an inside look into their home life, especially not the authorities. They wanted to keep this private, a family affair. We also have got a case, and I've often gotten SA energy, so this could be a factor. I'm not saying for certain, but I do feel like Mama may have been looking the other way, not paying attention to the children, as we know, and someone could have been taking advantage of Mama not looking and had a nefarious motive when it comes to the children, and this could have caused more injuries, more issues, and that's why when it came down to it, they gotta go, because if they're not sacrificed, someone's gonna get arrested for what they did, basically, because an accident was not just an accident when people decided, a man and a woman, to cover up the crime, crying over you. And I feel like this is Daniel, but he's more so crying for himself, maybe Malaya, but the children, I don't feel like they were considered when they were there, and now that they're not there, people are still putting their attention elsewhere, the exact ones that should be looking for them. So let me just get some ancestor messages from Jack and Lily, and then we'll get some messages from the dictionary. So Jack and Lily, what messages have you got for us? Okay, so can we get a message from, we'll do Lily on the left. Lily, what would Lily Sullivan like to say? We have Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. We also have Shaman, trust in higher forces. Moon, take note of intuitive messages. I'll put these in between because I do feel like with the moon phases, more information is being revealed. Lily is saying that her mother gave her medicine, and that could have led to her death, and it led to Jack being put in a car somewhere because he witnessed something. He had the inside scoop. And can I get one message from Jack Sullivan, please, and thank you? Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. And we have the warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. I feel like they're both implicating their mother here. And they're saying that their mother not acting is the reason why the worst happened. And when it comes down to it, people would rather cover themselves and their reputation than do what's right for Jack and Lily. So they're hoping that the higher forces will take care of this, because those who were supposed to take care of them did not. Okay, so they also want people to stand up and to fight for them, fight for their cause, which I'm sure all of you thoughtful and empathetic true crime and tarot viewers will totally agree with, because you are some of the most caring people I have come across on YouTube, and I'm so happy to be a part of the community and have my own little slice of the YouTube community to have you all here with me. Thank you. So Jack and Lily, final messages before we go. We have, okay, plank, plankton, plant. So a plant could be significant. Plantation, plaster, was plasters used to cover injuries? Plastic, a plate, plastic surgery. Platform, plateau. Okay, so a flat area of high land, a plateau could be significant. Play, the children love to play, they're very playful. Playground, a playgroup. A platypus, I don't know if there's any platypus in Canada, let me know. We have a playwright, playing cards, a plea. Is someone going to have a plea deal? Please, pleasure. Plentiful, plenty, pliers. Did someone use a pliers for something? Plop, was something plopped or dropped into the water? A plot, there's plenty of plot twists. The plot thickens, a plow, pluck. The chickens, something about the chickens. A plug, who was the plug? Who was the kingpin? Who was the plug of the drugs? That's the question. A plumber, plumbing, a plume. Plump, plunder, that's to rob a place. Was something robbed? Okay, very interesting. That kind of looks like a cabbage. So a cabbage could be somehow significant. Let's get this dictionary here, because 2 dictionaries are better than 1. And 2 children, of course, are better than 1. So I've always felt like the children are together. Even if they weren't, they were kind of placed back together. So yeah, it's just a bit weird, but in someone's mind, it's sacred to put them together. Okay, so I did see osmosis somewhere, solid matter, osprey, a sea eagle, and that is the emblem of Canada. So thank you for just confirming the energy for me. This came out in the exact first reading I did for Jack and Lily. So aureole, a crow, could be significant. An ornament, there's a decoration placed on their graves, something sacred, natural wickedness of human beings. This is the original sin. So where is the origin of this original sin? Who is sinning against children? That's the question. Orphan, orthodontics, orthodox, an accepted spelling of something, Oscar. Someone is giving an Oscar-worthy performance. Well, I don't know, because if you ask me, they're all terrible actors. Not believable at all. Swing to and fro. Someone was fluctuating. This is giving mood swings. A willow tree could be significant. Manipulation of bones. So that is not good. Degeneration of cartilage. So someone wanted the animals to get to the children. I've always gotten this. Refuse to associate with. So like Malaya is ostracized now from the family, but like maybe the children felt ostracized, but there is family conflict. I'm getting Family Affair by Mary J. Blige. An ottoman, where the children moved or hidden in an ottoman or some sort of container. I've even gotten a pumpkin before, because Donna Serafina had said pumpkin as one of her clues, and immediately I thought, well, if they were transported in containers, a big huge pumpkin, would that make sense? Who knows, because not a lot makes sense in this case, but we're still going to stick with it, because the important thing is keeping the children's names out there until they come home. But they're in an otherworldly place right now. Otters could be significant. An ostrich, an ounce of what? A Ouija. So this is kind of like a seance without the Ouija board, but their energy has changed forms. They're otherworldly energies now. But that doesn't mean we have to be scared. It just means we have to be open to listening and learning. Oust. So the children were ousted. Someone doesn't want to be outed. Outback. This is giving me like a shed. Was something done in the shed? An outburst, an emotional sudden eruption. Outburst. Who was outcast from the family. The outcome was not good. The children want a protest, outcry. Outdoors. People want, well, these people want people to think the children are gone to outer space. An outfit could be significant. An outhouse. Something about that outhouse always comes out. Outright. These people are outright liars. Something is exaggerated in bad taste. Outre. And this is an outrage. And we do have confirmation that there was a transgression. And yeah, the children were not safe. And this could be why the black eyes, physical punishment, but also if they are being abused in other ways, this can show in the face, on the outside, externally. So this is unmistakable. That's why they had to go. Someone's a liar in denial. Outsize, outskirts. Were they put in the outskirts somewhere? Outsourced. Malaya outsourced and brought someone else in to take care of the messy or sticky situation she got herself into. And someone is very outspoken, but it's making them an outcast. Because they're so angry and their outcries. It's making me think of Janie because, yeah, her vibes are just a bit, yeah, so, if she's having sleepless nights, it could be because either her sons are involved with disposing of remains, or she covered up her son's involvement. That's what I'm getting, and I feel like that's why she is so full of rage, because she's one of those mothers that her sons can do no wrong, and those kind of mothers have a tendency to raise Norman Bates like kind of children. Not always, but it can happen. So I'm not taking sides in any of this. I don't think any of them were there for the children, and I think they're all at fault somehow. But for now, we need to trust in the higher forces that God has got this, and God hates those who hurts children. So we can take solace in that. We can take comfort in that those who operated in the dark will be brought to light, will be exposed, and the children's justice will come in divine timing. We just have to trust and have faith in the process. Thank you all for being here. Let me know down below what you would like to see next, and I hope to see and connect with you all again in the next one. Until then, goodbye and God bless. Mwah.